Hello everyone, this is Project Pioneers. We are Group 2. So today we'll be talking about project planning. We're diving into the work breakdown structure, linear responsibility charts, and Gantt charts. So first of all, let me introduce my talented team members. For this week, I, Daniel, will be the project manager alongside Abdurrafi, Logan, Praneeth, Sarah, and Reagan, who are my team members for this week. So first we'll talk about the main objective. The main objective here in this assignment is to develop a project plan for constructing a 36-foot single diesel engine for Texas Parks and Wildlife. In the previous assignments, we have determined or identified the appropriate vessel. We have also identified our project organizations according to our current state and the future state. And just in the past week, we're able to identify our bill of materials, which will inform our work breakdown structure and our Gantt chart here. So the specific objective is to prepare a work breakdown structure, linear responsibility charts, and Gantt charts in this assignment. So the how we went about it is we identified the major vessel systems. We're able to split them into work packages and assign the tasks according to the project organization and estimate the timeline for completion of those tasks. At the end of this assignment, we were able to successfully develop a project plan which begins on the 1st of January and ends on 28th May. So we are diving deep into how we came about our solution. We identified each vessel system and looked through and identified sub-level tasks within the systems. For example, the hull. So we need to construct the hull. We need to procure the hull's components and those similar tasks that fall under that. So after we've identified those tasks, we number them to sub-level tasks are going to be were indented to be able to track the tasks that fall within a major task scope. We then went on to assign responsibilities and the linear responsibility chart. So each team member was assigned a responsibility according to the project organizational roles we earlier determined in the previous assignment. And we were able to estimate the timeline in a Gantt chart to show how long each task will take before the project comes into completion. So the main vessel system still remains from the bill of materials. We'll be talking about hull construction, talking about the propulsion system, electrical system, freshwater system, and so on. We'll just be diving deep and finding tasks, individual tasks under these systems that we can complete or assign and complete to be able to complete this project. So for the work breakdown structure, we started off with project planning. So as you can see here, the developing the work breakdown structure is a major task, and we have sub-level tasks under that, such as identify the major vessel systems and identify the individual tasks involved in construction of each system. Then preparation of the work breakdown structure as well is also a task we see fit to be assigned. So that methodology goes on for each major activity we see here. So another major activity is developing a linear responsibility chart, developing a Gantt chart as well. So in the final Excel document, we have sub-level, or as I progress through this presentation, you will see various activities that have been further divided into level 4 and level 5. So we then move on to the linear responsibility charts. Here we We used the letter system. We didn't use the numbering system. As we can see, we used P, which stands for primary responsibility, S secondary responsibility, R is review, and A is approval. So whichever letter you find under each team member's name is the responsibility of that team member. So as I said earlier as well, you see here now we have sub-level tasks divided into various subcategories. And here we see that navigate lighting components has been subdivided into five lower levels. So for the Gantt charts, our project started the 1st of January, and we see that the first activity here is to identify the major vessel systems. We also were able to identify the predecessors and successor tasks, which are shown by the line that goes from the second week to the third week. So, in order to be able to develop the linear responsibility charts and the Gantt charts, we need to prepare our work breakdown structure. So, that is just indicating which activity comes before the next in order to proceed in this fashion. So we decided to separate it by weeks because it allows for easier tracking and flexibility. If we use days, it will give us too much detail and might not might not be fit uh, what we need the Gantt chart for. So a few takeaways from this assignment. We were able to subdivide the major task into various packages for ease of tracking. We properly assigned the task according to the organizational roles identified in the previous assignments, and we estimated the duration of each task, and it reflects the typical duration of each project activity. So looking forward, we will be developing a budget proposal for the week. Thank